I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see a 3-time Pro Bowler, Derek Carr, leading the Oakland Raiders as they take on Dwayne Haskins and the Washington Redskins. With that, let's get on up to FedEx Field near Washington. Standing by for the call of this one, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C. That's where the home of the Washington Redskins resides, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Redskins taking the field, led once again by a number 7. Of course, Joe Theismann's old number hadn't been used in 33 years, but Joe gave the okay to wear it to this man, their first-round pick, Dwayne Haskins. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
This is Chris Thompson in his 7th season now as a Redskin. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. And here a look at the offensive starters for the Redskins.
And we have to start with Adrian Peterson, the 7-time Pro Bowl running back, is back for his 2nd season with Washington. And he was surprisingly good in 2018. At one point, had the team leading the NFC East. And right now he sits at number 8 all-time in rushing. And in his sights, number 7, Jerome Bettis, number 6, LaDainian Tomlinson, and with a big year, maybe even number 5, Curtis Martin.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end, and it's 3rd and 5. From midfield now, Haskins. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Trey Grant. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tressway to punt it away. Back deep for the Raiders, Jalen Richard. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. So here are the Raiders under head coach John Gruden in his 2nd go-around. They'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback now from Fresno State, Derek Carr. a kid who's from Bakersfield, California, then went to high school in Texas for 3 seasons, went back to California to finish his high school career, on to Fresno State in college, and now every season in the NFL has been with Oakland, including 2018 where he had his first 4,000-yard campaign, and hoping to build on that in 2019 and beyond. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Tough sequence there for the offensive line.
Well, it gives us a chance to shine a little spotlight on the defensive linemen, on the defensive tackles. They don't normally get a bunch of praise, but it all starts there, doesn't it? If you're going to have a good run defense, they have to hold the point of attack and make plays as they just did there.
The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary. Shotgun now for Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of 22. Second year in Oakland for Waller after being signed off the Ravens practice squad, but only 6 catches, 75 yards a season ago. Then he got a lot of hype in the offseason following OTAs. Their offensive coordinator saying, you know, Darren, you have that position. Coach Gruden went as far as to say, Darren, you have the chance of a lifetime here. So now it's time for Darren Waller to go out there and prove it. A good pickup of 6 there on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
Down, 180. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. It's a screen to Richard. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Tells you whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Haskins.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defender's going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And now Oakland ready to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. A look now at the Oakland offense.
And there's offensive tackle Trent Brown, signed away from New England in the offseason on a 4-year, $66 million deal to protect his new quarterback in Oakland, Derek Carr. No stranger to the Bay Area. First 3 years in the league, where with San Francisco as a 49er, he can play left or right tackle.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. To throw, it's Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zane Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And now a look at the Washington defense.
Landon Collins is built like your typical tackle-first safety, but he does have the ability to play the deep part of the field.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Redskins' 47-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr will find his tight end. That's Waller. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Raider 1st down.
Carl come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Check. Right now. 185. 53. I'm going to run you.
On 2nd down now. It's Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at about the Redskins' 21.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Carr going to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Carl come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, and a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. His opening drive looked good for a while there last time out, was moving the ball down the field, but then the interception, and they ran it back to the house.
Let's face it, it's a game of human beings, isn't it? Mistakes will happen, and as you noted, he was playing so well on this drive. I don't know if there was a miscommunication between him and his intended receiver. Did they run the wrong route? Anything could have possibly gone wrong there. He'll just have to shake it off and keep firing.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Down. 180. Check. 53.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. The tackle there by Fabian Moreau.
Second and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Down. 180. Check 55. Mike. Watch the slip. Watch the slip.
From just shy of midfield, Carr complete to Jones. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 39.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Raider first down.
What down?
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They run it with Jacobs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Here's Jacobs. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Down. 180. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
2nd and 5 now. Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Raiders.
Carr now, nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. A gain of 6 there on first.
Out of bounds down at the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That seemed to be linebacking 101 on how to diagnose and stop a run.
And what we're doing nowadays is we're taking those former safeties, those bigger guys, and making them linebackers to utilize their speed. He just made an absolute beeline after he diagnosed that play and ended up making a nice tackle on it.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. A 10-play drive that time, and it ends with an Oakland touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent throwing the football?
Because you miss those first 2, but you get up the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky, but able to settle in, hopefully.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you can kind of get it back even with just one throw.
Looking to throw, Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Third down, here's Haskins. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Hopkins' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
What
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Carr. It's complete to Williams. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
And the Raiders first down.
Monday, down. 188. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
A draw play is called because you think you've either found a gap or you're using the aggressiveness of the defensive line against itself. Not on that play. Totally controlled the middle of the field. Offense had nowhere to go with the ball.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, Carr looking downfield for Jones. It's caught inside the 25. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play that time for the Raiders, 43 yards. That pass was heavily defended on 3rd down, but you know what? He's one of the best in the league at body control, and he showed you why there.
So what that tells you is that the guy throwing the football understands his guys, doesn't he? Give them a chance, put it up there, and realize that even in a battle, they're more than likely to come down with the football.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Carr. And his throw is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Something looked weird there up front. The offensive lineman, it's like they weren't on the same page.
Yeah, every play design has a huge element of trust that everyone's going to do their job. But if one person doesn't and you have a breakdown, everything goes to rubble.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Carr gives to Richard. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. 4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will knot us up at 10. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This is Geis. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Brings up 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. They'll try and get it with Geis. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in a big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run the counter. Thompson. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 35-yard line. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
the 34-yard line.
Cut, 59. Right. Come on, 59. Here we go, here we go.
On second down, Peterson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop his shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Pick your game up.
From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. Complete. Richardson has it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Geis, they'll try to run it. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The tackle made by Jonathan Abram. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run by Adrian Peterson. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On second down, it's Jacobs. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Calling about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Carr to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Let's go. You ready?
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You must be dreaming.
Mike, 53.
On first down, Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10.
You ready?
Jacobs now. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 38.
53 to Mike. 53.
Now Carr. Here's a short little toss to Carrier. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. They'll break the huddle, send three receivers left, one to the right on second and 5.
Just like that.
Throwing now is Carr. Got his man, it's Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Raiders.
Carr now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's first and 10. On the draw, Richard. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
The tackle made by Jonathan Bostic. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Monday, down. You ready?
55 to Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Mike, 55.
From the 22, Carr, the open man here, Renfro. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Raiders.
Carr now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's first and 10. On first down, Jacobs. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
The tackle made by Jonathan Bostic. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 14-yard line.
Down. You ready?
Check, 53. Mike. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
On second down now, it's Jacobs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
The Raiders on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is third and 4. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll find his running back here, Richard. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And our focus now moves to Adrian Peterson. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the second quarter. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Right here.
Now Haskins on first down. It's caught by Davis. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a game of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To Thompson on the draw. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Haskins on third down. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Haskins looking to throw on first down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Second down, Haskins. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
And there's a good opportunity to just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Peterson. And an alley to run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome, everyone, to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
A gain of 8 yards, and it's third down.
And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third. From the gun, it's Carr. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. So now we look at the Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here where we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
The ball carried by the wide receiver. He's on the bounce right at the line.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
He was brought down by Carl Joseph. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Got it. 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Hey, check.
On 3rd down, Haskins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson, Trayvon Mullen. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time, because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on off.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. On the ground, Richard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. If they can't come up with something here, they're looking at a quick 3 and out.
Well, guess what? You get the ball in the hands of your best player to his favorite play and try and salvage something out of this drive. Now, of course, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're thinking the exact same thing. So they better provide him some help on this one.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Running is Jacobs. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Carr going to throw. Incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away.
Sometimes it looks pretty simple, batting the ball away, but oftentimes there's some pretty good teaching and practice that goes into it. Being able to get to the receiver, not interfere, and get his hands through the football and knock it away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Carr now to throw. It's caught. Jones. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 19. Carr now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Working from the gun, it's Carr. This complete to Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
On the ground with a fullback, Burton. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
And that's why that position was created. Big, powerful, strong guy who can carry the ball and plow forward. That's exactly why you have him on the field.
Let's go, defense.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And he finds McLaurin. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin 1st down. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Not today.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles and they've changed plays when they see certain sets? A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. This will be taken at the 10.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Out comes Zay Jones with the rest of his offense as they take the field. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Good job.
And the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Carr going up top. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Oakland. That's taken on the 25. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking to get that one to Chris Thompson, and now it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. And that is incomplete here.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow.
Come on, fellas.
Derek Carr getting set and ready to go again on offense here. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Carr now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce. 8 ounce is good.
All right, just check it.
Carr finds Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So with the yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
Come on.
A first down carry for Smith. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
After another really nice run, this is where a defense coordinator earns his money. Those guys have been on the field a long time, so he's got to decide what he wants to do to try and slow them down. Is he going to substitute some players in, get some fresh guys, or is he just going to try to attack and try and find a way to take the ball away from them?
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Carr. And his pass incomplete.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Monday, down. 188. 55. I got it.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now Carr. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? From the gun, Carr toward the pylon, caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 6 yards away. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 5. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Three quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4. Now a big spot for the rookie Haskins. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On first down, it's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And they finally get to him as he's taken down. Maurice Hurst. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. And, partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything. Nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Haskins. That's going to be caught by Richardson. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Geis. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Complete. Richardson has it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 4 yards out. And the Redskins have once again taken the lead. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are. But that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws. They become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Here's Haskins to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Derek Carr, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks for the Raiders last year, and they only won 4 games total, so they've got some experience dealing with tight ones. Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now Carr. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Shotgun now for Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
And the Raider first down.
Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one, and another first down. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And now they have taken a fourth-quarter lead. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football. I go back to Kellen Winslow. To me, he was a prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. From the gun, it's Carr. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there is really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and they end up getting sacked.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Give me that ball.
Now Haskins on first down. He's got it complete to Thompson. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle?
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Clemson, Trayvon Mullen. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll run on first down. Richard. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
When a linebacker's able to sit at the 2nd level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, now Carr. They'll find his tight end, that's Waller. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Carr going to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Carr. And he's going to go down again. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only one score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Richardson. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Haskins will throw, and that is incomplete. Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Carr to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. It's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Now Carr. Now this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Hey, we're good.
To throw is Carr. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll run with Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This was boxing. You think maybe they would have thought about stopping this one because this defense has been bruised, it's been battered, but this is why they keep the fight going, right? They just got done with a really nice play showing they still got a little bit left, don't they?
Haven't had many plays that they can clip, put in the film room, and smile about, but hey, there's one.
Clip and save.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
50, check my 50. Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check curls.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Darryl Worley. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Landover.